when I go flying, I carry all these bits and pieces. Right, the first bit, pretty dirty because yesterday I managed to get dragged through some mud, is the reserve chute. So if I had a bit of height, so there was a couple hundred feet, hopefully about 1,000 feet, and there was a problem, then I should have time to switch the engine off, pull this handle, throw it, and this should release a reserve chute to get me out of trouble. I think if I ever actually done that, I'll probably be too nervous to ever go flying again, because I think it is quite unlikely the main chute is going to collapse. But nevertheless, I still feel it's a good idea to carry it, because nothing's worse than falling out of the sky thinking, I wish I had a reserve chute. So I carry that at all times. To fly legally, we have to carry one of these flying maps, and on here it's got the airspace we are allowed in and the airspace we are not allowed in. So we have to carry this. We can put this like in front of me, sort of strapped to here. The detail isn't very good, so in a way I'd like to sort of mark off more of a sort of ordnance survey type map and draw out the airspace which we can't go in, but legally we still have to carry this one. You can get fancy sort of GPS sort of units, and you can actually program all the airspace into it, and they will actually bleep at you if you're getting close to restricted airspace. Often though, I just use a simple sort of laminated map, just with a compass set on the corner, so as you're flying and change direction, you can just sort of spin the map around, and then spinning the map around to orientate it with the ground below you. So I find that's sort of the easiest way. Also, you've got to have an altimeter, because you've got to be 500 feet away from any building or obstacle, and if you're flying over a built-up area, you've got to be sort of 1,000 feet above the highest building as well. So you must have an altimeter to remain legal in where you're flying. The only time you go closer than 500 feet is really when you're landing or taking off. The other thing I use is more of a simple GPS, which you would normally use with hiking. This one is sort of nice and simple. It gives you the speed you're travelling across the ground. Also, what happens if you want to fly somewhere to a field, you can put in the Ordnance Survey grid reference. You can just program that into there, which is very quick and easy to do. Then you've got to do is just follow the arrow. So you don't actually fly towards where the arrow is pointing. All you do is you control your steering toggles such that the arrow points to 12 o'clock. In that way, you might be going at a strange angle, but you will actually be going directly towards the field where you want to fly. Because if you've got a crosswind, you'll sort of be, you'd be sort of crabbing it there. But so again, all you've got to do is just make sure the arrow points to 12 o'clock. So that's sort of nice and simple, really. So that really can't go wrong. But you do get upset when your batteries go flat halfway, and especially I mean paying attention where you are. It is possible to get lost. So you got to keep looking at the map. Unfortunately, when it's really turbulent out there, when you're looking at the map too much, it's easy to feel a bit sick. So luckily for people down below, I haven't been sick yet, so they've all been alright.